in the spot and I came with the fellas. Ray Mac got hit in the back of his melon.
Hi, this is Lovely Roz back again with another video. Today we are watching How I Caught Them Cheating story time. So buckle in, and as always, please make sure you follow all the wonderful creators in this video. And if you like this type of content, please consider liking and subscribing. And I will catch you at the end of the video.
Hello, y'all. I just came to my little shorty spot I mess with, right? And somebody called me and told me she messing around with somebody else.
Yeah, shit
So,
crazy.
I was just aside, about to see what's going on. Watch this. Yo, Nay here?
Yeah.
Can I come in?
Yeah, open the door.
Where she at? Where she at? Y'all ain't the weird as hell, bro.
Yeah, why that's the fire? What you in here?
You gonna move?
What you want that for?
Dead ass serious, like watch out. So serious, bro. Y'all ain't the weird as hell, bro.
Right.
Hey, watch out, move out there, bro. Watch out, bro. Bro, watch out. He look like right quick. Damn, for real? Who the fuck? Why are you sitting behind the door and shit? See what I be talking about?
Bro, who is you?
Exactly. Hey, what the fuck I be talking about right here?
Bro,
Exactly.
who is this?
Crazy.
Fuck up.
Crazy.
Okay, y'all, story time. I ain't did a story time in a long time, so I need y'all to pay close attention to what I'm about to tell y'all. So today at work, me and my coworker, we was sitting around at lunch talking, and I asked her how was her weekend. And she said, my weekend was good, considering the fact. And I was like, considering the fact what? And she was like, considering the fact that, you know, my husband passed away. And I looked at her like, okay, I'm confused. So how did you have a good weekend and your husband passed away, is what I was saying. So she said, y'all listen to this story. Please keep up. She said that she had always suspected that her husband, you know, was stepping out on her. And she said that, you know, she didn't have no proof, but before she got a chance to ask him, he passed away. So she said she was at home this weekend, you know, just sitting at home doing nothing. She said she got a phone call from this woman. The woman told her that she needed to go and check on her husband. The woman gave her the address to go to. She say she hung up the phone from the woman. She get in her car. She going towards the address that the woman had gave her. She say she get to the address and realize that this address is an address to a hotel. She say she goes to the front desk at the hotel and asks for her husband's room number. She is the wife, so the lady at the front desk just gave her the room number. She say she went to the room and she seen that the door was cracked. She say she knocked on the door and nobody came to the door. So she opened the door. Y'all, why when this lady opened the door, she say she saw her husband laying in the bed and she called his name, but he never got up. He never said nothing or nothing. You would think that once the door opened that he would have jumped up or whatever to see who was coming through the door. Nothing. She said she was so scared she didn't go inside the room because she didn't know what she was going in there to witness. So she didn't go in the room. She said she got on the phone. She dialed 911. 911 got there. She told them, you know, why she called them out there. They went into her husband's room and found that her husband was unalived in the hotel bed. He had no clothes on, so she put two and two together and was like, okay, he must have been in here with another woman. The woman that called her and told her to go and check on her husband and gave her the address must have been the woman that he was in the room with cheating. The officer took her statement and she say she left. The officer asked her, was she gonna stick around for the coroners to get there before they remove his body? And she said, no. Y'all need to find whoever that woman was that was in the room with him and ask her to take care of this because I'm gone. And when she was telling the story, y'all, when I tell you this lady was telling this story like she had not an ounce of care in the world. I'm talking about she had no remorse at all. Baby, I couldn't even tell that story without being emotional. Just off the fact that my husband passed away. Like, never mind the fact that he was cheating when he passed away. The fact that my husband was having an affair and now he's gone. But baby, when I tell you this lady didn't have not one tear in her eyes, baby, she damn near looked relieved. So y'all know I had to get on here and ask y'all, what y'all think that's about? Why y'all think that this woman had no remorse whatsoever after just finding out that her husband was unalive? Child, y'all leave it down in the comment section. Help me understand what in the hell is going on. But yeah, we're going to talk about this in the comment section because I sure want to know what y'all think about this. Let me get ready to go. Child, meet me in the comment section. All right, bye.
Story time on how I caught my husband cheating on me with his female coworker / friend. Okay, so boom. So I had just had my baby. Mind you, I had to take care of my baby because he was sick. He had just came from the NICU and everything. So I was going through all that. So I just wanted to go out with my husband because I ain't been out with my husband in 9 months plus the month or two that I had my son. He was sick and I had to stay home and take care of him. So I wanted to go out with my husband this one night. So he had this female coworker that I trusted because I got to know her over the time. Mind you, it was hard for me to even get acquainted with this female coworker because I used to think something was going on. But nonetheless, I did get acquainted with her because I'm like, oh, I'm trying to be a better person. I don't want to have no insecurities. So y'all work together. If y'all gonna be friends, y'all gonna be friends, whatever. Because he kept saying, oh, you should trust me. You should just work with her. She's not my type, this and that. So I'm like, I mean, she Caucasian. How could she be your type? I'm black. That's what I was thinking. That's dumb. So anyway, I asked him to ask her. I do have her number, but I think I was doing too much that night, so I asked him to ask her. Supposedly, he was supposed to be texting her, asking her. I'm like, okay, well, you can go out. You go with your homeboys, and I'll just wait at the house until she texts back. So the whole time, I'm sitting here trusting my husband. Should have never did that. But anyway, trusting my husband to text the lady. But yeah, he was not texting her. Long story short, let's just get to it. He was not texting her about watching the kids. So I'm sitting there waiting to see if she gonna text him back. So I texted him. I'm like, what did she say? He was like, oh, she never texted me back. I'm waiting on her to text back. Okay, cool. So I'm thinking something fishy anyway, because you lying. That girl always texts you back. Stop lying. I was married and I'm thinking, okay, I'm safe. You're not fucking safe, bitch. Anyway, skipping to how I caught him. So I went to his man cave and I'm looking for the iPad because I know the iPad is connected to his phone. And when you get messages through the iPad, you get messages through the phone, you can see it. I'm looking for the iPad. The iPad usually in view. Like, I'm usually able to see what the iPad is. This night, the iPad is cut off. The iPad is also under the chair. It's usually in view. What the fuck going on? My heart dropped, y'all. The messages started pouring in. I could just see snippets of inappropriate shit. So the whole time he talking down on me because the girl was about to leave the office or whatever. He was like, well, if you leave, I'm gonna be sad. But if Kayla leave, which, how did Kayla get in this? Kayla at home, man, her business with her kids. How's Kayla in this? Anyway, he never asked her. He asked her to come out. Mind you, the girl had a boyfriend. He got a wife. That's why I don't trust none of that. He wanted to see her. Yeah, he wasn't worried about me. He wanted to be at home with them damn kids. So I'm going through it and my heart's just jumping. It was just so much stuff for a long time. I remember word for word for years what the messages said. But I don't remember it no more because I don't give a fuck. I call him. He not answering the phone. But he's literally texting this bitch and he just texts her. But you're not answering my calls. Cool, bet. Don't worry about it. So I called another girl that was with her boyfriend that was with my husband. Call her and I asked her to get him the phone. Then I call his first sergeant because now I'm at the tail. Your subordinates is trying to fuck. And I just had a baby. A sick baby at that. And I'm at home looking stupid thinking I'm trusting my man. And this is furthest from what I should have been doing. Like, ugh. But anyway, that's how I caught my husband. Trying to cheat on me. Mind you, I wanted to harm this girl because she used to come to my house, eat my food, lay up on my couch, smiling in my face. She was talking about me in those messages too. Like, what? Is we cool? Like, I wanted to harm him and her. It's not, no, I just was going after her. No, I was going after him for sure. And when he came home, it was not pretty. That's why I don't trust nobody. And then, mind you, the girl used to wear aces with dresses. Is we cool? See, this is why I don't trust nobody, because you could think that your man is above dealing with a certain woman when he's not. he will definitely embarrass you every fucking time.
Story time on how I caught my ex trying to cheat on me right before my birthday. Let's talk about it for real. All of this that I'm about to say happened yesterday. But it's so funny to me how a dude can be laying up all under you 24/7 and be like, how I'm gonna cheat on you? All I do is play the game and build my homeboys and yada yada yada. It's through that phone. That's how you can cheat, through that phone. He had ordered these jackets and he went to go get them and he brought them to my room or whatever, right? So I'm excited because I'm like, okay, like, you know, the jackets was cute. So y'all keep in mind that I'm posted on his page. I was posted all on his page yesterday and he put like a heart or whatever, and he actually posts me all the time. So I had 2 big exams to study for, and yes, I did ace those exams, y'all. So I'm tired, I'm ready to go to bed, and I'm just telling him, like, I just want to go to bed. I don't want to hear no noise. Like, I don't want to hear none of that, right? So he laid down for a little bit, but he wanted to get on that game. So I was like, all right, you can get on the game, but just turn the other way and turn the TV the other way, so I don't have to hear none of that. Because I'm telling y'all, I hate that game. It's that game. He finally get off the game, and at like 3, 4 in the morning all the time, I'm knocked out asleep, right? So keep in mind, y'all, that I do have an exam that morning, so I wanted to get up extra early so I could study, so I could be well prepared. One of his alarms go off at 5:45 in the morning. Irritated, because it's like, why do you have an alarm going off at 5 o'clock in the morning? So I got up, I grabbed his phone, and I turned off the alarm, and I went back to sleep. Cool. A couple hours go by, and I just keep hearing his phone buzz. Like, it just keeps buzzing. It's getting on my nerves. Like, he never keeps his phone on do not disturb. I don't know why. So this was God. Like, I thank you, God. I thank you, God. I thank you, God. I picked up his phone and I silenced it, because I'm like, please turn his phone off. Something in my stomach told me to open that phone, and I just opened it just because. So I went to the Instagram app, and I go on his spam page, and I look at, you know, people replying to the story, you know, saying all cute things or whatever. The phone was clean on Instagram, extra clean, a little too clean. Ain't no way I'm the last person you text 2 days ago. Like, come on now. That's where the saxophone started getting louder and louder and louder. I'm like, okay, let me go to the messages, because y'all remember we took them cute pictures, and I was like, let me go to the messages and just send the pictures to myself. I go to his messages, and I'm clicking. Mine has like 9 to 10 people pinned, so like, to really see the messages, you really gotta scroll down a little bit. So I'm scrolling down, and I see a name that I ain't never seen before. I'm like, okay, who is this? So I click on the name. It looked like I was reading middle school messages. So I scroll up, and he's talking about, I'm not gonna lie, I miss you. Then, this is a gag though. He's like, I'm looking for your twerking videos. Twerking videos. I'm like, oh, you like twerking videos? Girl, twerking videos? How old are we? Like, I thought, like, y'all still be sending twerking videos? Cause like, I ain't gonna lie, that was funny, because it's like, really? Twerking videos? You like somebody shaking their butt? Like, so then he's like, so then she like, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't do it in a little minute. I've been taking a little break and yada yada yada. I don't know if I could do it and da da da. I'm like, oh, so they own that. They own that. Like, they own that. It wasn't no regular like flirting or nothing. This was like, oh, they was about to take some action for real, for real. Like, so basically he had plans on doing it with another girl while he went home. That's what it's giving. After that, I'm not even gonna lie, I couldn't even look at it no more. Like, I couldn't even look at it, because I was like, he really played me. Like, is he crazy? I think he's crazy. Doing it around my birthday, like, is really selfish, because it's like basically telling me, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you something to remember. That's basically what you're telling me. That's how I look at it. I woke him up mid-sleep, and I told him to get the F out. Like, y'all, I was yelling, banging on walls. Y'all, I felt like I was in a Tubi movie. I told him to get out, and he was looking confused, right? He looked down and seen his phone in my hand. He already knew what time it was. He had been caught, and it was nothing he could do about it. It was no excuse he could make. It was nothing he could say. He was caught. Done for. Finito. Done. I just felt betrayed. Like, I was crying for a little bit, but then I got right back up, because I'm not the type of person to like really sit and mope about things. I'm not finna play no Janae. I'm not finna do none of that. First part about it is that, like, when somebody cheats on you, it forces you to make a decision that you do not want to make. And I feel like now I gotta show respect for myself and remove you out of my life, because it's like, who finna be getting cheated on? Not me. Nobody talks about like how good you sleep after that. Like, I slept so good last night, y'all. And the best way that I get through heartbreak is like just being delusional. Like, I always think somebody's suffering when they lose me, and it just works for me. Like, yeah, y'all, that was my story time, and I just want to say, please don't think you're alone, and it does get better. I hope it get better. Somebody please tell me it get better. That's how I got cheated on before my birthday. Happy birthday to me.
I can't even. Wow. Hello. How's it going, Ann? What? With the guy from Instagram. You told me not to worry about. What a small world. New York City. Hey, how's it going? I'm John. Yeah, how's it going? Sweet. And what's this guy's name? What's your name, good sir? Nice glasses. I love them. Sweet.
His name is Kai.
Hi. Oh, it's so nice to meet you. Hi. Hi, my name is John. Very nice. This is Anne. I'm sure you already know her. Right before Valentine's Day, too. Isn't that great? Oh, job interview. Is this a... Ah, Kai. What a cool name. Cool name, cool glasses, cool Kai. Very nice. You guys are ordering food too? Nice. Very nice. I'm the person Anne was talking to.
So I got a DM today on Instagram from a girl who thinks her boyfriend is cheating on her because she noticed that all of his clothes tend to smell like perfume. And she was like, I'm not really much of a perfume user, and he insists that it's his mom. Okay, but she was like, honestly, I've been around his mom. She doesn't smell like this, that this just smells like somebody else. So she was like, listen, can you just maybe go to his job, sit around, he works at a restaurant, and just kind of like look at the vibe and see what's up. So I was like, you know what? Girl, no problem. All right. So I go to his job and I'm looking around and I don't see him. So I tap on somebody and I was like, hey, like, is so-and-so here? I was like really hoping he'd be my server. And they were like, oh no, he called out today. So I'm in my car. Okay. And I'm like, she doesn't have his location. And he told her he was at work. So at this point, I have no way to find out where this guy is. I go through his following. I'm not seeing anything. Then I go through his followers. I'm still not seeing anything, but I notice he has a spam account. Okay, so what do? I follow the spam page. He accepts, and then I start going through who he follows on the spam page. So I'm going through the following, and anybody that has a story up that he's following, I'm watching their story. Now, I see a girl who posted like one of them little private pictures. Like it kind of had like a hood, but basically it was her and a guy, but you couldn't see the guy's face. But the timing of when she posted that was very in keeping to the time that he was supposed to be at work. So I'm like, this is him. I know this is him. I'm sitting here and the girl posted a story and she's complaining about her DoorDash order and how long it's taking. Again, you don't see the boyfriend in here. She's just on her story complaining about how this DoorDash order is taking so long. So I'm thinking, if I can go to the restaurant and catch her dasher with the order and follow him, I can know where she lives. All I need to do is see his car outside the house. So we finna go see if his car is outside the house. So like for part 2, cause your girl is back with the loyalty test. Cause ain't no man finna be out here cheating without me finding out about it. I know that guys are dumb, okay? I know that. But if you're gonna be cheating on your girl, don't park directly in front of their house. Like, you could have parked around the corner. You could have done anything. You park your car right in front. Like, sir, but you was at work, right? You was at work. All right. Yeah. We got that ass. We got that ass.
Imagine finding out that your boyfriend / baby daddy is cheating on you because he tells you after being mad at you over something stupid. Listen, so this woman came and made a video talking about how she's been with this guy on and off for years. They now have 2 children together. She has a total of 3 kids. First child is from a different man. The second 2 are from this specific man. Like I said, they've been on and off. At some point while they were together, at some point while they were not together, she had made a Hinge profile because she didn't think they were going to get back together, so she figured she'd put herself out there. Ends up running into his Hinge page and goes on his page and it's like, oh, what the fuck, this man has had this page for a very long time. He has like hella old pictures, hella new pictures. It is not a new profile. She ends up deleting the app because she doesn't want him to know that she had a Hinge. Whole nother issue in itself. But later on when they got back together, she ends up bringing it up like, hey, do you have a Hinge? He says no. She says, have you ever had one? He says no. She leaves it at that because, again, she does not want him to know that she had one before. Fast forward, they break up again. They already have kids at this point. But they break up again after they got into an argument. He told her that she would never live up to be anything. The only thing she'll ever accomplish is being a mother. Starts just going in. First of all, the disrespect. All right, nobody deserves. And then saying that the only accomplishment she'll ever have is being a mother. First of all, that's a big fucking accomplishment. Ooh, what a bitch. Anyways, they end up breaking up after that. She at the time did not have a job. She was just a stay-at-home mom, and she just had, I believe, 2 kids at that point. She ends up applying to school, applying to a job, getting the job, and then applying to an apartment, getting the apartment, all within a couple months. This man begged to come back to her. Begged to come back to her. And she said that was the only time in their entire time knowing each other that he's ever begged to be with her after she got all her shit up. That's giving bum. It's giving a fucking bum. So anyways, they do end up getting back together, but he's not living with her. They're just in a relationship. She has another child. Now, fast forward, still together. She went door dashing with him because she just wanted to spend time with him. And the kids obviously came. She went to the back to get the daughter, opens the door, and there's a honey pack on the floor. So she grabs it and is like, what the fuck is this? And he's like, oh no, that's old. That's old. The last time we broke up, I did sleep with somebody, and I used to use them, but that's been there for a long ass time, whatever. Starts just gaslighting. She ends up moving on from it because she's like, if we weren't together and you were fucking with somebody, I mean, we weren't together, how could I be mad? Fuck, I hate that she was thinking that way, but you do stupid things when you feel you love somebody, okay? Okay? So leaves it alone. Fast forward, they were planning on him moving into her apartment. Don't know when that was going to happen, but he wanted it to happen sooner than later. She ends up applying to a new job, getting a new job, and saying like, hey, you know, there's a lot of transitioning going on in my life. We need to put a pause on you moving in. He gets mad as fuck, starts talking hella shit about her again, like he did that last time they had broken up, and then starts talking about, this is why I cheat on you. So she's like, what the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? Just spills the beans. That is some shit a fucking loser does when he can't hold his fucking emotions together, and when he is just a loser and is just cheating on you. I mean, eventually it's gonna come out. Starts telling her all this stuff. He's cheating on her with multiple people. He's fucking bitches raw. He's just... It's actually fucking disgusting. So at this point, she's like, there's no way I can be with this guy after he just told me all this. There's no way I can do that. So, yeah, they're broken up now. This, I guess, recently just happened a couple of days ago. And she's been contacting him just about the kids. Because, like I said, they have 2 kids together, talking about the kids. He got her pregnant both times on purpose. Okay? On purpose. And you know what happened after she got pregnant? He would tell her to have an abortion for both. Make that make fucking sense to me. That is a demon. That's not a man. That's a demon. Both times getting you pregnant on purpose, and both times telling you to abort. That's a sick man. Be careful, ladies, because you never fucking know. You never fucking know these fucking losers out here. Do better, y'all.
Here and knock on this door. And I'm sitting there contemplating, like, should I bust out now? Or should I let them get comfortable and then bust out the class? So I decided to just hold on. Like, just see who this is that come in here. They walk back in her room, y'all. They walk back in her room. And all I hear is, like, a couple words before I bust out that closet. I can't hold y'all. When I say I bust out that closet, like, who gone? Who gone? Baby, I'm still here. And what is this? What is this? Like, what are we doing? So, whole time, it was her ex trying to come get her shoes. And I'm thinking in my head, like, this better be the last pair of shoes this bitch got. Because you had to come get these shoes on homecoming night. You must, what? I don't give a fuck about no shoes. So, y'all, before I know it, I'm yelling in this girl face. I'm yelling in Q face. She was like, I don't want no problem, da 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 da. And she ran. When I say ran out the room, she ran out the room. So now it's just me and my ex. So like, what's up? Like, you thought you was done? Baby, when I say I pushed her like the Incredible Hulk, when I say she flew up under the desk that be in there, the little TV stand desk, when I say she flew under it, and we definitely got to fighting because you got me so fucked up. Like, how you gonna try to play me? How?
Come here. I need to talk to you.
What?
Don't freak out. I found your Tinder.
What?
What? Is this funny? Is this fucking funny to you?
No.
I'm calling off the wedding.
The wedding's in like 2 months. You can't call it off.
I'm not gonna be getting married to you.
Why not?
Unfortunately.
What do you mean?
I'll show you what I mean. I'll show you what I fucking mean. What the fuck is this? What is this? Tell me what that is.
That's fake.
No, we're gonna sit here until you fucking tell the truth.
It's fake.
It's fake? That's not fake.
We're getting married.
No, we're not. Marriage over.
We're not gonna get any of our money back.
I don't care about the money, Sadie. I'm not getting married to you.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you are. Yawning.
I'm tired. I was laying down.
No,
You
get
woke me up for this bullshit. It's
No,
fake.
we're gonna fucking. Here's your shit. Go.
Fake. No.
Get the fuck out.
That's not all my shit.
Get out.
Story time when I found out my best friend was my man. Like, mind you, I used to tell this girl everything about my man. Like, little did I know she was taking notes. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all. So boom, my best friend, she was around me every day. Oh, hold on, let me check my phone. So boom, my best friend, she was around me every day, literally. Knew everything I had going on with this boy. Like, she knew when me and him argued, when me and him made up, when me and him was with each other, when me and him, like, she knew. So one day, he says he's gonna go chill with his homeboys. I'm like, okay, cool, I don't trip. I'm like, okay, cool, like, whatever. But something was like, check that location. So I check his location, and it said he was 15 minutes away. But I don't just check his location, just look. I zoom in, and it says he's at an apartment complex, and it looks familiar. So I zoom in, but guess who also shared their location a few days before for her safety? She shared her location a few days before her safety because she was going somewhere. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. But y'all, they was at the same address. Like, what the hell? They was at the same address. So I text her, what you doing? She said, I'm at my cousin's house watching a movie. But I call and text him, but he's not answering his phone. Okay. So I pull up. I sit in the car, but it's like across the street. Yeah, I did that. Like an hour or 30 minutes later, they walk out the movie theater. Okay. Y'all, so I get out the car, and I'm like in front of them, like standing like this, with my feet just tapping. I say, so the movie was good? They just looking at me dumb. Just looking at me dumb as fuck, like two lost sitting ducks. Y'all, so my best friend runs, and he stays. So, sorry y'all, but so my best friend runs and he stays. So I walk up to him and I slapped him. Quickly. He like, I'm not even too much worried about him. I'm more so like, you supposed to be my best friend, so fuck him. I don't give a fuck. Niggas do what they do. But my best friend, like all around the city trying to find my best friend. Like, where is she at? So I can't find her. But hold on, y'all. This video is finna end. So comment for part 2.
Story time. So this had to take place about 10 plus years ago. Me and this chick, we was in a relationship for a long time. We decided to take us a road trip, let's take a little vacation. So we taking us a road trip. She like, hey, babe, when you get a chance, can you stop at a rest stop? I'm like, I got you. Stop at a rest stop. She leave her phone in the car, and I just got this funny feeling. So I'm like, let me check this phone. I go through the phone, I check it. She texting all kind of dudes. They texting her, pictures, videos, all kind of wild stuff. She telling this one dude, like, once we get to where we going, or once I get to where I'm going, because she didn't let it be known that she was with her man, or she even had a man. Like, once I get to where I'm going, I'm a Western Union, use some money. That's how long ago it was. 10 plus years ago, when no Instagram, wasn't no Cash App, wasn't no Zelle. So you had to go into the store, Western Union, or MoneyGram people money. She like, I'm going to send you some money. Like, dang, my girl sending other dudes money? I'm like, I gotta be a loser, because this is the woman I chose to be my woman, and she's sending other men money. That's happening. So then we get to where we're going, and I'm like, I gotta finish going through that phone, because I feel like there's more in there. I go through the phone, she on Facebook Messenger talking to this one dude, and they like, yeah, we gonna do it again, and I'm going again. I'm like, oh. We get into a big argument and all this stuff, the relationship ends. Now, I would have been stuck in that relationship because I wouldn't have known none of this if I didn't go through that phone. Check that phone. And that was the first time I checked the phone before, but that for sure wasn't the last time I checked the phone before. I had another girl. I check her phone. It's like Wednesday or Thursday. Her and this guy writing each other. They tell me they had a date planned for Saturday when I had work. So you out going out on dates while I'm at work bringing home money. Wow, man, check that phone. You know, a lot of us be thinking that this woman loved me and this woman wanted that relationship, wanted this relationship, so she'll never play me. You end up playing yourself at the end. Yeah, but it is what it is. Some people gonna do it, some people not.
I found out my ex was cheating on me by going through his email. Yes, his email. So my ex and I were in a 6-year relationship, what I thought was an exclusive relationship. So on the night that I found out, I was laying in bed and I just had this unsettling feeling that he was doing something, that he was up to no fucking good. So it was almost as if someone whispered in my ear and was like, hack them emails, girl. And so I did, which wasn't hard at all. And lo and behold, in his trash folder were emails between him and the bitch that he was cheating with. The first email that I clicked on was an email from her to him that read something like this. I went past your house last night at 1 o'clock in the morning and I seen Candace's car. Let's pause right there. Because not only did she know he had a girlfriend, she knew me by name and knew what car I drove. Yeah. She goes on to say, why is her car there? You told me that you didn't want to be with her anymore, that you were breaking up with her, that you're just so unhappy with her. If you're so unhappy with her, why is she at your house at 1 o'clock in the morning? And I'm summarizing what she's saying. She said a whole bunch of other things in that email. She was going off. So his response to her was, I don't have to explain to you why my girl's car is at my house. There were a couple of other emails that followed after that, but honestly, I don't even remember what they said because I crashed out. I was a certified crash out at that point. So I copied her email and emailed her from my email. And basically in my email to her, I'm like, this is Candace. You clearly know who I am already. But I found these emails between you and him, and I just want to hear it straight from you, like, what's going on with y'all? What's tea? She responds back and tells me that she has been messing with him on and off since 2000 and something, which quite literally was our entire 6-year relationship that he had been on and off with this girl. She goes on to reiterate that he told her he doesn't want to be with me and that he was talking about how he was going to break up with me and yada, yada, yada. She also told me, she was like, he was at my house the night before last fixing my fucking tire. So yeah, that's how I found out, by going through the emails. That's not your most obvious place to look. So moral of the story is, don't sleep on the emails if you're looking. If you have reason to look, don't sleep on that.
Catherine, I caught you once again cheating on me. All I want is my clothes, and I will leave. May I please have my clothing items so I can get the hell out of the house?
I asked you to leave anyway.
I am leaving. Can I please have my clothes?
You can come back later.
No, I'm not coming back.
Well, then you can call
My
the
clothes are
cops.
right there. All I need is the things in the dryer. That's it, and I'm out of here. Can you please move out of the way so I can get my clothes, and I will leave?
You can call the cops.
So that you can be with Michael.
You can call the cops.
I don't want to call the cops. I just want my clothes, and I will leave.
Okay.
May I please have my clothes?
No.
Why? Why can't you just go be with him? Why do you have to string me along? And pretend like you don't like the guy after the shit that I just read? Just let me go, Kate. Be with him. He's right there. I'm over it, man. I'm done being punked. You can keep everything. Let me have my clothes so I can leave. And that's it. I won't bother you.
You can put your recording down.
No, I'm not. Because I have to.
Then you can
Because
call the cops.
everything that you say is a lie.
Then you can
just
call
like
the
how
cops.
you and Michael are done. He's uncircumcised.
You can call the cops.
Okay, Kath.
So y'all, I seen my neighbor cheating on his wife today, and we had made eye contact for a brief second. And I don't know. Do I just mind my business? Like, I think I should just mind my business, right? Like, I don't know. Like, y'all, what in the world? And never mind my hair. I got my Cleo braids in here. But anyway. So around the corner from where we live at in our neighborhood, literally about 4 minutes around the corner there, we have a lake over there, and it's for the public, so anybody can go there, whatever. So I usually go there when I just want to clear my mind and just, get mentally prepared for the day. So I usually go early in the morning, like around this time. So I went there, and then I sat in the car for a little bit. I usually just get out and go to the lake and chill, but I sat in the car for a little bit, and then I seen a car up here that seems to look like my neighbor's, but I didn't think too much into it until he got out, and it was my neighbor. So I'm like, oh, look at my neighbor. And I really was about to speak when I got out to go up there, but then it was a reason why I stayed in the car a little bit longer. So he ended up walking over to another car. The other car, I never seen that car before, but hey, I don't pay attention to everything that's going on with my neighbors. So I'm like, maybe his wife made him, they got a new car or whatever. So the woman got out. That wanted his wife. That woman wanted his wife. They ended up meeting around the car or whatever, and then they gave each other a hug, and then he gave her a kiss on the lips. That wasn't his wife. So I got out. I didn't get out, because of what they had going on. I still came there for a reason, and I was going to satisfy my reason. So, but I did wait until they walked past. So they went to another part of the lake that has a pier. So they was walking over there. And as soon as they went over that towards that way, I got out. And then, when somebody doing something they have no business doing, they being too much aware they're surrounded. So as I'm walking to another part of the lake, he sees me. Or whatever, and I just so happened to look over there, just looking, and we just so happened to look at each other at the same time. Okay, and then he turned his head back so quick, and he let go of her hand, and then they just started walking. And I went back to the area that I was at, and I was just sitting down. But as I'm walking to the area that I'm sitting down, and I'm just like, oh my God, oh my God. So they end up walking up to the pier, and they probably weren't even there for 3 minutes. They end up turning around, and then they left. I won't leave them because I was there for a reason, but obviously they were too. But anyway, yeah, they left.
You cannot cheat on everybody you get with and think that shit is not going to catch up to you. My homeboy had a habit of cheating on every single girl that he got with, and he would jump from relationship to relationship just cheating on these girls because he thought that they were doing the same thing just because they're women. So this one time he got with his white girl, and what this nigga used to do was every single girl he started talking to, he would add her to our group chats, the friend group chat, and just to introduce us to her. But the whole time this nigga cheating. So one time it was just me, him, and the girl in the call, and then we all just chatting it up, and then this random scenario just got brung up. We said something like, what if you catch your partner cheating on you or some shit? Before we could even answer the question, the white girl say straight up, if you cheat on me, I'm gonna blow your brains out. I start laughing, but as I'm laughing, the girl cut me off. She talking about, what's funny? I shut the fuck up. I'm like, oh shit, this bitch not playing. All right, so fast forward, I'm chilling with my homeboy. This nigga randomly shows me some girls on his phone. He's on Facebook dating, scrolling through girls and texting girls and shit. I look up at this nigga, I'm like, bro, you heard what that white bitch said. You better stop playing, your ass gonna die. This nigga say, bro, she not gonna do nothing for real, bro. She white. Like, what the fuck being white gotta do with that shit? Nigga, they the crazy ones. Your ass gonna wake up to niggas in white cone hats never to be seen again. My phone died, but this nigga just kept on using Facebook dating, bro. So fast forward, I'm staying at his crib one night. His parents is out of town, and then he got his girlfriend over for the weekend. So I end up falling asleep on the couch while him and his girlfriend having a quality time. I tell you, I woke up probably like a good 2 or 3 hours later to them just yelling. I just hear them fussing in the other room. I turn around on the couch, right? All I see is my homeboy zip past my ass with nothing but a fucking towel wrapped around him. And this nigga busts out the fucking door. Following behind this nigga is his girlfriend chasing after him with his blick in her hand. So she follows this nigga out the door. I process the situation and I jump up. I run outside. I see her chasing this nigga out in the fucking parking lot type shit. So I'm just yelling. I'm like, yo, what the fuck going on? All I hear is this girl yelling at this nigga, get the fuck back in the house. Get your ass back in the house. I don't even know what to do, bro, because I just feel like if I try to even call somebody or even try to, like, get in the middle of this shit, she gonna come after me, you feel? So I yell out to him, like, I'm like, yo, y'all need to get in here before the neighbors call the police. Y'all doing this shit at, like, 2 a.m. in the fucking morning. She talking about something she don't care if they call the police, the gun registered. Bitch, it's not yours. So about, like, 3 minutes later, she walks this nigga back in the house. Yes, she walks him back in the house because she's still aiming the shit at his ass. Like, as they walking through the house, my homeboy look back at her ass talking about, I'm scared, babe. She talking about something, get your ass back in the room. So I sit back down on the couch trying to make sure nothing happens. The next thing I hear is this girl talking about something. So why you testing girls on Facebook dating? And in my head, I'm like, bro, I told this nigga, bro. Like, how the hell did you let yourself get caught? Then you playing with a crazy girl, bro. Long story short, I ended up going home that night. They worked shit out and somehow still stayed together. I'm telling y'all, these girls not playing no more. Y'all better chill out.
You think he's slick? Watch this.
What's up, baby?
Hey. Where you been at?
Huh?
Huh?
You said what?
Where you been at?
Oh, I just went to Red Lobster with my guys.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
That's where you went?
Yeah.
Mm.
What's wrong, you alright?
Oh, you alright? No. You stay right there. You might as well get your shit. Go on, get out.
Why? What's wrong?
Because you ain't going to no Red Lobster.
What you mean I wasn't at Red? I was at Red Lobster.
So you gonna get loud with me and you gonna insist that you was at? No, you wasn't.
Yes, I was.
No,
I
you
was at
wasn't.
Red Lobster.
No, you wasn't. That's
With
not.
my guys.
That's not what the air tag say.
The air tag? What you talking about?
Air tag. It's not what it say.
Air tag? What the hell is an air tag? What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
What?
You don't know what the air tag is now?
Come on, man. What is you talking about?
Yeah, no, you know what I'm talking about. What is you talking about? Where were your antennas?
Okay, why are you trying to listen?
I don't care. No, you lied. You lied straight to my face.
I lied about
straight
what?
to my
What did I
face.
lie about?
You lied straight to my face.
What did I lie about?
Where you was at? Because the air tags say a whole different place.
What the hell is it? You keep talking about air.
Why don't you look at your wallet?
You
Talking
said
about
what?
who? It's in your wallet. It's an air tag. It's a GPS device. Look in that wallet. I put it in a place that you don't never look at. You only use one card.
This shit?
Yep.
So what?
Yep.
What this supposed to be?
It's a GPS tag. And it
Wow,
told me
so you
exactly where you
stalking
was
me
at.
now.
No, I ain't
So you
stalking you.
stalking me.
How we stalking if we
Wow,
together?
wow,
How we
that's
stalking if
crazy.
we together?
Wow. So you put shit in my hunt.
No, you get out.
Wow.
We ain't stalking no more.
No, you can have it.
Well,
Like,
I know,
why would you-
I
why
know.
would you, like, that's
Because
what
we
you
not
want me?
stalking no more. No, that's what I'm not
Wow,
on
you
with
don't
you.
trust me when I go
Nope,
out?
nope.
So you gonna put that
Bye.
in my wallet?
Yep,
though, like
because
that?
you lied. Yep.
Wow,
It was in my spirit to figure it out.
Wow, okay.
Yep.
So that's what you want.
Goodbye.
I'm good. I don't need to be with somebody like
Goodbye.
you.
No, get your shit. Get your shit.
I'll be back later.
It'll be out. It'll be out in the front. Bye.
I like talking on here, so why not do a story time? Plus, I'm bored, so why not? I'm about to give you a story time about when I found out I was getting cheated on. And it's not going to be the story time about when I first got cheated on. It's going to be a story time when I was getting cheated on, like, mid-relationship. Would that be messy if I, like, insert the screenshots? Like, nah, I ain't going to give you all the tea. But I'm going to tell y'all. So, me and my girlfriend at the time, it was a lot going on. Like, I wasn't working for real. She wasn't either. Like, it was crazy. Like, I had quit my job because I wanted to be with her all the time. It was crazy. Crazy time in my life. But I would still try to, like, do little stuff. Like, I'll go, like, DoorDashing and shit to make some money so, like, I can make her happy and, like, do little cute shit for her. Like, I don't know. Like, when I tell y'all I was in love, like, I was in love. Like, I was doing everything for her. But anyway, I wanted to have a little picnic with her. Like, I wanted to take her out to, you know, do a little sweet thing for her. Because I was really in love with this girl. Like, I loved her. Like, oh, my God. So, basically, right, I had planned this little picnic, and we had got, like, coloring books. We was painting, all this stuff, right? We go to the park. We bring my niece with me to the park. At the time, I think my phone was off. Yeah, my phone was off at the time. So, y'all, pay attention to this, right? So my phone was off, but I was logged into my girlfriend Instagram on my phone. I think she had logged in, or I don't know how I got logged in on her phone. I think I logged in one day when she was asleep. Because I knew she was cheating on me. Like, I had a feeling like something told me she was, but I just had to see that shit for myself. Like, but I wasn't getting no notifications, right? Because my phone was off. So anyway, we at the park, we chilling, we vibing. Like, I'm thinking we having a good time. Like, we fixing our relationship, like all types of shit. Y'all, I was so wrong. So after, you know, we done coloring, watching my niece play or whatever at the park, I'm gonna just fast forward the story. I end up dropping my niece off at the house at home, and then I end up getting ready to drop my girlfriend off. So I drop her off. She like, I love you, like I love you too, da da da. We kiss, whatever, cool. She go in the house, I go to my house. We get on the phone, we on FaceTime. While we on FaceTime, I get a message from Instagram, and I click it, forgetting that I was still logged into her Instagram account. It's a nigga. I'm like, so I'm reading the messages as they come through. I'm screenshotting them. So I'm like, what you doing? She like, nothing. I'm watching TikTok. Y'all, we on FaceTime, mind you. I know she's not on fucking TikTok. I'm watching her text this nigga on Instagram because I'm on her fucking Instagram. Anyway, so she's like, no, I'm on TikTok. So I screenshot the message and I send it to her. I'm like, so what's this? This no look like TikTok. Y'all, when I tell y'all she froze in the screen, she was like, dead serious. That's how she was looking. Like, she was in disbelief that I seen the messages. Mind you, she only lived like 5 minutes away from me. I got to her house in 2 minutes. I was like, I'm about to be on my way. Don't worry about it. I said, because I'm finna whoop your ass. So I pulled up to her house. I'm like, come outside. I'm here. She was hesitant to come outside, but then she ended up coming outside. She wasn't really hesitant, but like, she was nervous. She was like, you're going to beat me up? I'm like, I'm not. Just come to the car. So she come to the car. But this is even before, like, whatever, y'all. So she come to the park. To come to the car, and then we pull up to this park. We sit out, mind you, it's dark as hell, y'all. We sit in the car, we talking, she telling me, she crying like, oh, I would have never cheat on you again, da, da, da. And I'm like, okay, like, I'm believing this girl, y'all. I'm believing her. I was so dumb. Like, the tears made me believe that she was for real. Like, I'm like, okay, so that's all you ever talked about, y'all. I ain't never talked no more or none of that. She like, no, like, this is the only time, like, he just reached out to me, whatever. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, yeah, I'm done. Like, mind you, this time I was really standing on business. I'm like, you know what? You cheating on me too much. Like, this was my last straw. Like, I'm like, I'm done with you. Like, I'm done. Y'all, this girl had the nerve to look me in my face and tell me, she was like, you can never be done with me. You know that. You know you got a soft spot for me. And my dumb ass like, you right. And she gave me a kiss. And then, like, we end up, you know, doing the deed. But, y'all, it's so much more to this story. So if y'all want to come back for part 2, let me know and I'll do a part 2 to tell y'all full details of everything. And mind y'all, we was like 18 at the time. Like, we was young. This is like old.
Wait a minute, so let me get this straight. You worked a 10-hour shift, you come home, you go upstairs inside a house that you paid for, all the bills, just to find your woman getting cracked by a man you've never seen or met. And instead of addressing her, you pull out the pocket rocket and order him to lay down. Because if he doesn't, you're going to send him to the pearly gates. Your words, not mine. You proceed to pistol whip this man because he was sleeping with your woman. So you don't kill him. You kick him out the crib, lock the door, go upstairs and now deal with your woman. She gaslights you into thinking that she did that because she wanted attention and you're always working. So that's why she had to do it. You buy that. So much so, y'all at brunch in church the next morning because this happened on a Saturday night. And in your words, God is going to make this right between us. Boy, I swear I will never understand some of you niggas. I really won't, ever. Because there should be no reason why you got more energy for that man than a woman that knows you and did you wrong. He was just being himself. You do know she had to agree to this, let alone they in y'all bed. Like, think about it for a second. She had to meet him, exchange information, get to know him well enough where she would invite him over, get comfortable enough with him to bring him up to y'all room and sleep with him in the bed that you pay for. And you think God is going to fix that? Leave God out of this. Because God didn't send that woman to do none of that. And God is not going to fix anything because he's given us this unique thing called ability to make decisions. And that is the person you continue to choose. She's shown you exactly who she is already, but you too busy fighting the world over her. She don't want to be saved, bro. Don't save her. Some of y'all niggas are so tender dick, it is not until you end up behind bars or dead before you finally realize, which you ultimately wouldn't, that that woman was not for you to begin with. I say all of that to say this. If you ever find yourself in a situation where you catch your woman with another man, that man should be the least of your worries. Because trust me, if it's not him, it's going to be someone else. So fighting him, possibly even taking him off the face of the earth, won't solve anything. She's still going to continue to fuck on who she want to fuck on. And not only that, if it's one thing a man can never do, we just don't possess the power, it's turn a hoe into a housewife. If she doesn't aspire to be that, trust me, you can never make her. The best thing you could ever do is leave her ass right where she stands and do not give her the opportunity to get into contact with you ever again. Y'all keep it change.
Okay, we reached the end of another video, and I do have commentary on this one because I am adversely against cheating. I don't get it, because it's like, why not just be single and do what you want to do? And that way nobody's feelings gets hurt, nobody gets their time wasted. It just don't make any sense to me. But for the cheaters out there, have some respect and some love and some decency for your partner. And just don't, because, I mean, would you want it done to you? Exactly. And then for anybody that's out there actively getting cheated on, just leave them. Honestly, just leave them alone, because going back to them, it only gets worse. Because since they see there's no repercussions, there's no reason for them to stop. So it's just better just to, once they do it one time, just let it go. I mean, there's way better people out there. There's somebody better for you, and maybe even taking some time out to be single and just having some peace isn't even that bad either. So anyways, I'm done for now, but again, please follow all the wonderful creators in the video, and I will catch you in the next one.